This is my extension activity for Otto the owl who loved poetry. First, I am going to start by defining what poetry is to give my students a baseline of what they will be learning and what they will be expected to know. Next, using the poetry story on the left-hand side, I'm going to give my students an example of poetry by reading it the first time through on my own, and then having my students join along the second time to clarify any questions and to make sure everyone is comfortable with reading poetry and understanding it. Next, I am going to hand out Post-its for students to write the main theme of the poem or main takeaways that they noticed. And after everyone is done, I am going to have the students bring the Post-its up to the front board so that way we can look at everyone's ideas as a classroom community together. For the activity, I'm going to break students into groups of 4, have each group create their own poetry, and then have each student in each group draw a picture illustrating their poetry. And after all the groups are finished, I'm going to have them present their projects to the class. Lastly, I am going to facilitate a classroom discussion and reflection based on what the students learned throughout this extension activity or the most interesting thing that they took away from it. And this can be adjusted or accommodated based on your students' needs or any disabilities that they might have.